Hi guys, it's Bobby. I'm actually coming to you from my studio, from my office here, and I wanted to shoot this video because I'm going to start doing videos on a regular basis. I'm going to try on things that I feel are important that I could share and help us as parents or us as a community help each other out and inspire our children and stop the self-limiting beliefs that happen to us as parents, to us as adults, that start when we're little. And this weekend, well, there's been several things that have kind of gone on that I really wanted to bring up. One was I was just talking to a friend the other day, and she actually told me that one of her teachers, her son's the same age as mine, 9 years old, teachers was talking to them and, just basically saying, just nonchalantly decides to say to her, I don't know how it came about, but hey, don't worry. Your son's going to be fine. He's going to go to probably trade school. And I thought, you got to be kidding, right? Okay, a teacher is telling this 9-year-old child and the parents, and so she was in shock. And I said, well, no doubt you should be in shock. This is crazy. This is like 2014, and teachers are already putting self-limiting beliefs on children that are 9 years old. This has got to stop. It's like bullshit. So it's got me on this rant today, but it's kind of a good rant because I hope I can instill something in you that you can see how it's the people that are surrounding our children and in our life that is changing everything. So watch who you surround your children with. Be aware of who the parents are, who the teachers are, who the coaches are, and take it seriously, okay? Because that just blew my mind, okay? But on another note, and on a different, and I'm just so honored, okay, and very grateful for this opportunity that has occurred, and it has taught my child a lot of lessons. We had the privilege to go with a friend of ours. My son's friend Taylor, his family is friends with Darcy Rota. Okay, if any of you guys don't know, Darcy Rota followed his dreams. He is an ex-Vancouver Canuck hockey player. He was legendary in his own right. We're huge hockey fans up here, so he's a great guy, a class act, gives back to the community, gives back to the children, and was actually one of the ones in 1982 went to the Cup. Of course, they didn't make it. But he was a big part of the team and is a big part of, like I said, giving back. So it was just wonderful to have that experience. So Darcy decided to take my son and his friend in the car ride over to the Canuck alumni game that was being held on Friday night in New Westminster against some different hockey players that have done well. A few Canucks, of course, against the police. So it was just like a family game. It's great to bring the families out, and they were, they have prizes and things, and 50-50 draws. And it was a family night, but you got to see some old legends if you wanted. Take pictures, and my son got to go into the dressing room and get his autograph on a poster that they gave the kids. They were thrilled, okay, and of course lessons were being had. Okay, they come back and they tell us, oh yeah, it was awesome. We got to meet so and so and so and so. Some I didn't know, of course, I know because they're a little bit older, right? But we knew who they were. And then, of course, I got to be in a theater that brings back history for me because my family's from New West. So the old arena was a theater. Old arena is built in 1938. And, just seeing some of the legends like and getting to meet Ernie Punch McLean and John Ashbridge and some of these people's names I remember my grandparents and my dad talking about. So it was just a really memorable night. So the kids are coming back and they're telling us, oh, you got to, I met this person. But this one guy, he didn't even want to sign our poster. And we're like, oh, okay. Well, some people aren't going to be as giving. And, we teach them that lesson. Like, not everybody's going to be the same. But they already knew that at 9. That, wow, they thought it was kind of odd and weird. So did we. But the kids, the fact that they got that meant a lot to us. So anyways, the night goes on. And what's happened on the way home really is one of the biggest lessons that I realized that there's still work to be done with these kids, and they're already getting self-limiting beliefs towards themselves at such a young age that we got to stop this. This is just, I'm so angry. Anyways, so we're driving home and we're asking them, so how was the car ride? And what did you guys talk about? And he goes, oh, Darcy's a really cool guy. He was just talking about regular stuff, our school, what sports we were in, and what we plan to do when we get older and things like this. He's really nice. Then my son says something. And I'm thinking, okay, we've already told him what he did in his career and how he followed his dreams. And he got to a level in the NHL that not many can actually say they could ever do or accomplish based on what they think, right? And he did it. But then he goes, okay, I wasn't even nervous. I wasn't nervous, Mom. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, really, if it had been Wayne Gretzky that we were driving with, that would have been different. And I remember I remember turning and going, really? You guys, he's no different. He's no different. He just made a decision, he followed his dreams, and he became one of the best NHL players. Granted. But he still puts his pants on the same way you and I do. He's no different. Just like Darcy and just like us, okay, kids? Just go after your dreams and stop saying you can't do something. It was great. I mean, I remember then, and they said, you're right. And then, you know, we feel that there was somehow we connected with our kids, and we connected with maybe another lesson to teach them. And it was just a great all-around night. And so I'm just happy to share it with you. And if you guys have any stories like this, or if this has ever happened to you, please, I'd love to hear your comments and hear what you have to say. And I will see you on my next video. Good night.